Alright, hopefully that went through. I'm assuming it did. Trying to mess up a little bit with the setup. And I usually don't stream from my Mac side, but it's just easier to get the phone working on here. But that's just what I'm going to go with, and we'll see how this goes. I wanted to do at least one live stream on Squall Festival 2. Just, I don't know, why not, I guess. At least one full global, because I did initially do it when the Japan version came out, and I figured why the heck not. Yes, I'm playing a dead game. Because, I don't know. I figure most people don't care about this game. But some people definitely like the rhythm aspect of this game, especially when you compare to All-Stars. But I did want to do a little bit of here. Why is your screen split? So, I have an iPhone 13 Pro Max, I believe. And when you have the screen displayed on a more standard size screen, it comes kind of stretched out, and I don't want to do cropping of the video, and I don't want to squish it either. So it's kind of where I'm gonna either, if I don't do that, I'm gonna have some black bars here. So I was trying to see, I don't know, let's throw something on here. I haven't really streamed using my phone that much, so it's kind of like I had to pick what I wanted to do with that. I don't know. It might look ugly. I don't know. So I just picked. I like this sets image from All Stars. No, I'm not even gonna use the Squall Festival 2 image for Squall Festival 2. So that's why. But I want to try something, and we'll see how it goes. I've been too lazy to make videos because I'm lazy sometimes. But yeah, I did want to give this a little shot. Play a little bit, and I guess I can also give out memberships as well every month, so I'll try doing that, I guess. And then in future live streams, I probably want to also do live stream that, what's it called, the card game that's coming out, Mazu and the Mirage or whatever. So eventually we can do that, but anyways, let's get into the game. Since, of course, this is a new game, I don't have much going for me. I'm a level 12. I did do the connection to my Squall Festival 1 account global, though I don't think I had that much on there. But this is more or less what I got so far, which isn't a whole lot. I have May and Nozumi are the two ultras I pulled. That's kind of it. So it's a very pitiful collection. I got to analyze one card. You're gonna miss the Love Live game with All Stars as well. Yeah, if you really want to, you could always look for the private servers. There's one for All Stars, and that's what I use, and it's kind of fun. I believe people are talking about doing it for Squall Festival 1. I don't know if 2 is worth the effort, but they might do that as well. You got Cuckoo? That's nice. I picked May because I was like, I wanted to do a Liella character because All Stars didn't have Liella. And Squall Fest 1, they did add some Liella characters, but I stopped playing before that. So I wanted to get a character for Liella. If Wen or Tomari was an option, I probably would have picked like Wen because I wanted to get her card because why not, but instead, this is all I got so far for May. But otherwise, I haven't done a whole lot of scouting, so we can definitely scout for fun. Got 60, 90 gems. Ain't a whole lot, but it's something, I suppose. I want to do one live. I'm just freaking pick Smile, because that's my 2 cards that I pulled. For All Stars is actually a worse Smile, so it just kind of makes sense. Did I pick normal? Master. Okay. Let's just try an expert. I haven't played expert in this game yet. And let's see how it goes. Just hope that I don't get destroyed, but probably should be fine. It's not master or anything. It's been quite some time since I actually played School Festival. Because it's just been All-Stars and then kind of nothing. I played a tiny bit of School Festival 2 when it came out in Japan, but then I just kind of stopped. The game was kind of pretty buggy on release. And I don't know, it wasn't that crazy exciting to me. And now that this one's going to be dead pretty soon, so I'll just play a bit until it's dead. But of course, there's always the hope that that'll make something new. Oh no, I failed. Song's not that hard, but I just suck. In reality, I should have done better. But I've goofed up big time with 2 parts there. But you stopped because it was buggy and lack of goals. This game hasn't been the nicest in terms of being friendly monetization wise, and that definitely is a detriment to a game that already is struggling. One of the things they could do to try to get more people in there is not be so stingy, but take a look at it. For example, if you get 351 max combo, full combo, that's 10. That is literally 1/30th of a single scout, because it's 300 scout, right? And chances are when you get that scout, that's just going to be a rare, which is very useless. It might be a super rare, and it might be an ultra rare, but like, you got to do so much to do that. It's like, I'm not asking to give me like 600 every single time, but like just 10. And yeah, you can play a lot and get a good amount, but eventually it's gonna run out. But I don't know. But it's definitely not crazy great. You have 30 per full combo or something. I don't know. It's just, especially when you first start a game, you tend to get a little more scouts in the beginning. But here I am, 6,000 gems, and you're like, "Ooh, that's a lot, right?" That's only 210 scouts. Like, that's not very exciting. And sure, they got this new player mission and all that, which once you get all of them, it's like, ooh, you get a handful of stuff, and that's kind of nice. And I kind of like how they do the bingo stuff. That's kind of a fun, cool, unique way to earn rewards. But now look, it's gone. There's only 3 tiers to that. And sure, it does help. But like some games, when you first come in, they're like, oh, you get 100 free scouts or something like that. And then I know there was like they did a promo code I saw on X or Twitter. And what did they give me? Not even a single love gem. It was like, oh, okay. I got coins and a small XP book. Wow, I can't wait to put 200 experience on something that needs 6,000 to level up. Thanks for the code. I mean, it helps, but like, not really. Anyways, we can do some pointless scouting. Get some cards that will eventually disappear. I don't know which one I wanted to go for. haven't really been paying attention. Paid. Also, as a reminder, if I can get here, this is paid only. Don't spend money on this game, please. The money you spend on this game is going to vanish very quickly. And if you do spend money on this game, we do reserve the right to bully you in the comments. So please don't be that guy. Or girl. Just, it is just silly. They spend a lot of time talking about hype and monetization. Of course, the idea of this game is they're trying to get as much money out of this as possible before they kill it off soon. But like, this game does not deserve your money. I can't. Set one. I don't even know. Let's just do this one, I guess. Why not, right? It doesn't even matter if I get amazing results anyways. Because it's all gonna be gone soon. So, assuming that means I got a good Nichu card. And good, I mean super rare. Because I got Yama? Wow, that's half my love gems right there. Amazing. So exciting. I can use tickets. I have Scout 1 tickets. Wow, that's so exciting. Sure. Do one at a time. Give me those 5 rares. I guess that's not a rare then. Yay! I got an ultra rare. And it's the smile one again, jeez. My smile team's gonna be decent, I guess. It's Kotri again. And Hanayo. There we go. 4 rares, incredible. What a great game. I don't know. This is Muse. I got a Nozomi. I got a May. What did I? And I got a Kotri. I already got 2 Muse, so I guess let's see if I can get something else. I don't even know. Whatever. Yay! Super rares. Exactly what I wanted. Thanks, game. Let's see. If anything, I guess I can pump up the burb. Yes, 30, I guess. Sure. I can get it at a 5. Wow. Alright, so I might as well throw that on my team. What do I want to kick off? Burb for burb. Guess that's my team now. Very exciting. Okay. Oh, only 3%. Not sure. Why not? Let's go with this one. This is a fun song. Kakushiaji. I don't know if people talk about this song, but I think this is a fun one. by Asuna. Oh, I'm on a great start already. So, not too bad. Oh, just kidding. Few silly mistakes in there. Could have been a little better, but oh well. What do you think about Tomari and Wien not being in Squall Festival 2? Where are they? So this is my assumption, is especially because when I'm looking throughout this game, I can notice a few things. So of course this game was initially slated to come out last year and then later got shelved to come out in February. And they used an extremely conservative date once we got nearby with late February. But seeing as they realized that they're just going to shut down Japan anyways, they're just like, well, what are we going to do about global? Are we going to keep it up for much longer? And they eventually decided, yeah, we're going to shut down in May 31st or whatever it was. So at that point, they realized, well, who cares if this game's not polished and doesn't have everything? Because the game's going to shut down anyway, so we might as well just release it in its unpolished state and just put it out there and just say screw it, and then fix it later. Because, like, what else is going to do? What are they going to do? Criticize a game that's going to die? Oh no. But so you can see that's kind of apparent. I mean, even Squall Festival 2, the Japanese version, that was rushed. You could see that with the bugs. And when this game came out, you could see that in the bugs as well. I experienced some of the bugs. I have crashed in this game. And I looked at some of the translations and the way that certain text has been fit. It's not been proofread here and there, and some parts just look not that great. And my guess is that they just haven't had time to add Wien and Tomari. So all the translation stuff, considering it's taken them, what has it been, 10 months to translate this stuff? You think they're going to be able to translate that in a short amount of time? My guess is not really. And that's what I see about this. And that's why I'm seeing, my guess is why they're not in it, because this whole thing's a clown show. But that's my assumption. I guess I probably will never know for sure. But that's just what I'm expecting. Yeah, I mean, there's some times that I occasionally see stuff that just straight wasn't translated. It's just straight, still left in Japanese. No, Yu-chan's not a member of this game. She doesn't have cards at all. So, as you can see, Yutaka Saki, she's not here whatsoever. They had no right to kill All-Stars. My guess, if I had to make a guess, is that they didn't want to have two mobile games that are kind of competing against each other, so they wanted to converge into one game, so they can just maintain one game, have all players in that game, and that be... So they spend less money developing and maintaining that, and that's what School Out Festival 2 became. The problem is, it's like it's not that good of a game, but that's my guess what they did. But so is it true that the game is going to shut down in 3 months? Yeah, it's true. I don't know if you ever saw the tweet that they put on Twitter/X. They had an announcement saying, this game is going to release in February. Oh yeah, and by the way, we're gonna end the service on the game in May. It's just like, really? Wow. But yeah, so if you go in the other tab I was gonna talk about, does this look polished to you? They haven't even had time to A, translate the names here, or B, put the images of the girls in here. Look, what is this? Does this look like a finished game to you? Does this look like something made by one of the most profitable companies in Japan? If you're wondering what these names say, it says Yohane, Hanamaru, Daya, Ruby, Chika, Yo, Kanan, Mari, Rico, and Mari. It's I'm assuming the Yohaname characters here, but what is this? Can they just copy the Outmaster games and make them Love Live? I mean, as far as I'm aware, all we need to do is copy a good amount of the elements of All-Stars and then take the gameplay of Squall Festival, and that's the game that what most people want. And some people might say, well, it's hard to deal with the live 3D elements with the fast action RAM tipping. Sure, I might agree to that. But I think that's something people can get over if they really want to. Or it's like, oh, this game's too intensive for my phone. Maybe it's time to upgrade a phone? I don't know. These games aren't the most intensive mobile games out there. And as long as you don't have an ancient phone, you should be fine. Especially School Festival 2 is not School Festival is not a very demanding game. And for most people, that's kind of what you need. Yeah, but they definitely really fumbled the games. It's just, I'm just hoping this is not the end of mobile games for Love Live, because I feel like they're trying to cut so many corners, and now they have to deal with the repercussions of that. Will they learn from it? I don't know, or they just think, oh well, I guess we just give up on mobile games. I hope that's not the case, because soon enough, it's just literally going to be Link Live, Love Live. And I guess you want to count Tokimeki Run Runs? Like, yeah, right. But if you're global, you got shafted. That's it. And the best you can do is go to private servers, which, if you guys can figure it out, I probably would recommend. That's at least I've done as well. They're not going to add them. The game's going to shut down. Why would they bother adding those characters? So, like, we had Squall Festival, that was for Muse, and then they added an Aqua mode, so that was the game for Muse and Aqua. Then we had All-Stars, that's for Nijigaku, and then yes, Nijigaku kind of got added to Squall Festival, but that was Nijigaku's game. Now, with Leela, I guess it's Squall Festival 2, ? But that died so fast. It's like, I don't know. And then Hasuna Soda gets Link Live, Love Live. Oh my god, it's just bad. It'd be cool if this claim all claimed from all tabs, but at this point, I guess I was asking too much. Do private servers have viruses and stuff? No. Well, I guess it's dependent on who does it. The way private servers work is that you have to get a special download of the game, if I'm not mistaken, and install onto your phone. That part is where the viruses might come in, but if you go to the right sources, you should be fine. And all you do is connect to a server somewhere else. I don't know, someone's house server. And that's just for them to ping information to the server through validation. And it's you probably just too much work to really change the game so it doesn't communicate with server, because that would require a lot of rework for the game. And most people probably not willing to put that effort in. So as long as their server is up there and you can communicate with that, then that's all it is, really. All it really does is that they took the original game and told it, instead of looking at the official Love Live server, which is dead, let's look at this server, which is one I have in my house, or something like that. You think they made Squall Festival 3? After Squall Festival 2's garbage nonsense? I don't know if I even wanted Squall Festival 3. I'd rather see an All-Stars than Squall Festival, but I'm not going to go against something that's kind of in between. I don't know what they would call it. Squall Festival Mid-Stars? I don't know, dude. Are you main maid? I picked maid because I wanted to get a Leela character. Because I haven't really gone in Leela stuff. So yes, Setsu's kind of like one of my favorite characters. But I picked a new character from Leela. Because that's what I wanted. So that I can have a Leela character guaranteed before this game goes and dies. Reconsider? They're not gonna reconsider. It's not really their choice. They're not gonna go back on it. They decided it's dead. If they can't maintain Japan, they're not gonna maintain global. The most they're gonna do, which they said, is that they're going to make this game have offline version, but that's gonna completely remove the rhythm aspect of the game. If anything, I'd just say you can remove the rhythm not the rhythm aspect, but make it so you can't scout then, at least so you can at least play the game and practice for lols. You just won't scout for new cards, because otherwise at this point, this game's just gonna be there for what? Reading stories and looking at cards you collect? It's better than nothing, don't get me wrong. But it almost is nothing. Hey, PlayStation Sheep. You got the Shioriko? That's nice. Yeah. I don't think any of us gets a whole lot of joy from watching this game shut down. It's just it's a shame, because this game could have been a lot better, and the nice aspect of it is it puts a fresh coat of paint on Squall Festival, which I would say kind of needs it. It is a 10-year-old game. But after you create a game like All-Stars, it's kind of hard to go back to that very simple formula. Back then, that's all we really had for idle games. It was just a rhythm game. But now they've made the game a lot more appealing with the visual aspects and MVs. And now they take that away, and it's like they took a few steps forward and decided to take all those steps back and then move one step forward. So it's like, yeah, it's slightly better in some ways, Squall Festival, but one, we had to restart everything. Two, a lot of people lost all of their progress. Not everyone in terms of collection, but that was kind of it. I don't know. There's just a lot of things I don't agree about what they did with here. All-Star was not a perfect game by any metric, but it made Love Live really appealing, especially to more casual fans, when you see those animated MVs and the outfits you can collect. That's what's really cool and appealing. When you get a card in Squall Festival, you just get an image, and that was it. And it's like, oh, but I own that image. I can see it. Well, if you really want to see the image, you can just go on Google, right? But in All Stars, if you collect a card, as long as it was rare, you got a costume. And you could put that costume on. And that was really cool. And you can manipulate that and have it in lives, and that was really fun. Sure, that's not the gaming aspect of it. But if they combine the rhythm aspect of that game part, which is what people value about Skull Festival, and combine with All Stars, perhaps that's what Love Live needs. I feel like All Stars, the RPG aspect, a lot of those different changes was for monetization. And that those changes, like increasing 3 attributes to 6 attributes, just means you just, if you want good cards, you need more good cards because there's more attributes. So if you want a team for every attribute, you're gonna have to double it from 3 to 6. So that just means you need more cards, and it is in many ways more pay to win because you just cannot pass songs if you just don't have a good enough team, if you don't have a good enough card. In this game, if you got the mechanics of tapping down, you can pass any song. You won't get like an S, but you'll pass. But also, that's just not the case. You just cannot pass. The skill aspect was more of how you utilize those cards and how you build your team. But if you don't have access to those good cards, you just don't pass anyways. So to a degree, not so much. And it got really convoluted and confusing to a lot of people, me included, for quite some time. But I'm sure they like that part of the aspect because it means more people had to spend a lot more money to build the teams that they wanted. And that, of course, mimics a lot of other RPG games. And that means that it also was more of an RPG aspect. But Love Live is a music franchise. What most of us care about is the visuals, the music, and the rhythm aspect of game, where you get to play to the song. And you don't get that in All Stars. You just don't. I don't know if they're going to learn from it, but it is definitely a shame. Let's see. Alright. Okay, so I got 1,000. That's 1/3 of the way there. Let's see. You need 1,000 stars to play the song? Wow, what the heck? I was not expecting that. I was like, surely it's a lot less than that. Let's see. You get some of you people got Cuckoo. Cuckoo's pretty cool as well. You need 1,000 stars apparently to play the event song. For some reason I thought it was like it's like 100. But I only got what, 577 I think. So clearly not good enough. That was a double note. For some reason my brain thought it wasn't. Oh, what? Brain fart. Oh my. I just don't know what I was doing with my right finger at that time. I don't think I have any healers, but whatever. If I don't make enough mistakes, I'll be fine. Yeah, I don't think I have any healers, but it's fine. Oh, 629. It's gonna be a while before I get that. Like playing, I don't even know, man. Just pick a song. Okay. I will say something that I do like about All Stars is that they got that animated background, and you can see in the middle of the gameplay that you see here on this middle screen. They got a specialized one for each group, which is fitting, and they look nice. I think they loop way too fast, because they loop like, I don't know, every 10-15 seconds or something like that. Bang. Song is kicking my butt. We got a little few tricky patterns. Yikes. What's important is I got the S and I didn't fail. Ah! This game, yeah. So I know a lot. I've seen a handful of people online saying that they like this game, and I'm having fun with it. And you know, if you are genuinely having fun and you like this game, that's great. But shouldn't you deserve better? We already know the staff for Love Live can do better than this. But we're talking about Love Live here, like the biggest idol franchise in existence. Yet when I look at some other idol games, I see more quality, more effort, more passion. Why can't Love Live compete with that? Because this feels like this is a game strictly for Love Live fans that are willing to accept lower quality. It's kind of like that Pokemon deal where I'm sure like Pokemon could sell a lot more if they put the effort to make a good quality game. Because I like Pokemon too, but I haven't gotten the past few games because they just don't look that appealing. And that's kind of what I feel like the problem we're having here is that they're doing that exact same thing, but people are still going to buy it. At least here for Love Live is that it's failing. So maybe they'll learn. I don't think Pokemon's going to learn because people are going to buy it because it's Pokemon. And, you know, people are going to play this game because it's Love Live. I mean, that's part of the reason why I'm playing it. But this game is underwhelming. Like, when you compare it to literally just All-Stars, it's like, look at All-Stars, that's nice, that's flashy, that's really attractive. It's a 10-year-old formula that got a slightly fresh coat of paint, and that's it. It's not that rhythm games themselves can't be interesting, can't look nice. But this kind of feels underwhelming. Sure, they added Live 2D, but that's not a new concept, and Love Live does not do it the best. And that's kind of unfortunate. I sure hope this isn't the end of mobile games for Love Live. I mean, there's still Link Live, Love Live. Just there, if I'm a betting man, that's never gonna be translated to English. It's just too much work and effort. If they can't be bothered to spend effort on Squallfest of 2, and seeing how long that took to translate, how the heck are they gonna do it for Link Love Live? It's just not. It's beyond optimistic to ever think that would ever happen. They just do so much things here. So the best you're ever gonna get is relying on fan translation. I would love for it to be translated into English. That would be huge for people like me who are not exactly great at Japanese, and I'm not counting on me to get fluent Japanese because too lazy. Oh, what? How's that a good rip? No full combo for me. Oh, wow. I just totally didn't even hold that note at all. You don't care, it's Love Live, game will die soon, literally no point playing. I don't know if I would say no point in playing. Some people still very much like the rhythm aspect of it. But like, it's hard to say I don't disagree either, because this game will be gone soon, and for most of you people, is it even really worth the effort to invest in a game that's going to die soon anyways? I wouldn't say so. I knew the game was going to die so quick, and I don't care that much about it. It's like, why should I bother playing it? Yeah, and that's part of the reason why I'm showing it, because I can show you guys the game, and maybe that's good enough for you. But I don't know, like, I'm not that excited. I do love life stuff, but this game just doesn't excite me that much. All Stars excite me more, and that game's been dead for a while. But I don't know. You know, like, even if this game gets a private server and I get full access to it, I'm not gonna play it, to be honest with you. The most exciting thing probably in this game is getting the live 2D stuff. That's kind of it. But we kind of just like, well, someone I guess can just make a collection of those at some point. I hope someone does. Where they have just a video of the loop and you can just play it as much as you want. That's kind of it. The cards can be nice at sometimes, but there's definitely some issues with some of the art that we've seen throughout there as well. But I mean, that's something, but I still like All-Stars cards more. I think a good point to add is how they most likely thought it didn't matter as long as it was from Love Live. I'm glad they didn't let this game just pass like that. I mean, yeah. Just because it is Love Live doesn't mean it's going to be good. And people need to get over the notion of that. It's like just because something is released by someone doesn't mean it's automatically going to be good. It should mean, especially for someone like Love Live, generally it's going to be good. You can almost always count on that, but if it is bad, you know, you have to speak up or else you will give the message saying they don't need to try, and that's going to obviously diminish the quality. Do you think the franchise is going to decline because of this fail? I just got the I'll get back to the update. Do I think it's going to decline because of this? Not really, if I had to make a guess. I don't think there's an insane amount of Love Live is focused on this. I think it's just another side gig for them that helps make them money and gets more people interested in it. This failing is going to hurt, but I don't know. I never really seen the financials of the games, so I don't know how much they make from this. Because especially in old Squall Festival, they've always done collabs with Squall Festival, but that's a collab with yourself. That like okay, so I don't think it's gonna hurt the amount of songs that are coming out, and usually this is being made by someone else. I do think it's gonna hurt a bit, but a lot I don't know if I'm gonna see that. For Japanese fans, they still have Link Live Love Live. Not everyone's gone into that, but for global fans, they got nothing. At least we got the Yohaname games coming out, but neither of them are rhythm games, and all that's really left is going to be the PS4, PS5, YY Squall Festival, After School Activity, YY Home Meeting. But not everybody has that. But at least those are going to be up for forever because you don't have to maintain that. But I don't know. It's kind of... This is a silly... This shouldn't even be a thing. Like, what the heck is this? There are errors in the Japanese version. When I first played it, yes, there was errors. I haven't played it really since the release. I'm assuming they all got figured out, but yeah. You think there's starting to put effort in the game because the franchise is doing so good? Complacency might be a factor. I know that sometimes happens with like companies like Sony and Nintendo when they're just absolutely dominating the console market. They got complacent, and when they released the next console, it wasn't good, and then they had to learn the hard way to get favor back from people. And I figure, you know, especially with Pokemon in their games, they've gone complacent. I don't see why Love Light can't be any different, and I feel like that's kind of the message I'm getting here. Will they learn? That's yet to be seen, but I feel like that might be definitely be a thing. Also, the Sun and School Out Musical should get an anime because there's no global presence of them. I don't think School Out Musical is going to get an anime. We don't even have a Blu-ray of the School Out Musical. I still haven't even seen it. I've just seen whatever clips they've put on their YouTube channel. I'm not going to Japan just to see a musical. I listen to some of the songs, but that's it. I don't know if they're going to ever do more than that. I don't know even if they're going to bother going outside Japan. I don't know. Maybe they will. Asuna Sora, it would be cool if they get an anime. I know it was a question if even Nichikaku's going to get an anime. I mean, that would be definitely nice to have. Maybe once they finish Nijugaku, they could do it. Hopefully. But that will definitely really boost their popularity. I just find it a shame that it's so Japan-centric. Anyways, let's see if I can update this thing. Gotta go to the App Store. Update literally during a game. Playing whoever saw that before. So while that's there, are you going to get Numazu in the Mirage game? I plan on it. I got Blazing the Deep Blue on Steam, and I'm probably going to get Numazu in the Mirage on Steam as well. I would like to get a physical copy, but those are Japan only, I'm pretty sure, and that in itself makes it a lot more challenging. I did play the demo a bit, and I was like, it's kind of fun. It seemed a little easy, but I only did the first level, or first map, whatever you're going to call that. But I do plan on getting it. Let's see. Got the update. Oh boy.
Love Live! School Idol Festival 2! Miracle Live!
The game looks so bad. I don't want to say it looks bad, but I don't know if I want to say it's great either. It's just, I've seen other games by other IO franchises, and I'm like, why can't Love Live do that? I was like, you got Live 2D here. That's something, right? I mean, it is, but it's not like that crazy animated. I've played other games where the Live 2D is like, ooh, I like what I see. It's like very animated and cool lights and stuff. But yeah. Does this game require payment? No. Please don't. But you can spend your money on this game if you want. If the playability got combined with All-Stars, you'd be good. I would think that's just what we need, honestly. I don't care as much about the rhythm mechanics myself, but I think that is the ideal combination. Will we get it? Who knows? Of course, the big question is, because All-Stars has a bunch of 3D MVs, All-Stars doesn't have to worry about 3D MVs. They just need to worry about a bunch of songs and the map for the notes that come down. So are they going to have a boatload of songs that have MVs and a lot more songs that just don't have MVs and just be 2D? Because they're not going to make MVs for every single song. Also, initially it was just like every song had MVs, almost, except dailies. And then now they slowly just add a bunch of songs for 2D, so I think that's probably fine. But that game is going to be huge on your phone. That is going to take so much space. But I'd rather have a good game that takes a lot of space than a bad game or no game at all. That's just the way I see it. Oh yeah, the Airba Natsumi's birthday. Yeah, that was funny. It was the like 4 5s, 175, 145, I think. Basically, the thing is with like if you use Excel and if you change the cell property for the type inside there, if you change it to like date, you can change it to date, but then if you change it back to like a number, it swaps to like a random number almost, it seems like. And that's kind of how they do the conversion. So it's kind of goofy because I actually done that before myself, and it looks like that's what they done here. But it's like, how does that, what, you use Excel for this? Is this why this game is so messed up in so many departments? That's just like insane how that even happened. Squall Festival 2 forgot about Emma's birthday. They had Twitter. I saw that they posted the image. Hey, happy birthday, Emma. But I don't know what else to say. But the birthday was yesterday for Japan. Yay, swinging. Maybe when this game shuts down, they'll announce the next game. That's totally a thing, right? Oh, held that too long. Ah, yeah. I'm making so many careless mistakes. Forgot to let go of my left finger. Ooh. There wasn't anything about her birthday. I don't even know if I'm gonna bother with that whole lot of that stuff. Oh. Whack my mic. Why did I forget Emma's birthday altar card? I don't even know where this game is located in terms of updates. My guess is behind. And it's like, whoa, are they gonna even bother adding a new card that just came out? Like, are they? My guess is probably not. If I had to make a guess, is that any birthdays from now until when Squall Festival 2 started for Japan, we're not gonna get any of those birthday cards. And then once we go past that, that's where you'll start seeing those birthdays again, because those already exist and were created in the game and have been out for a while. Unless they decide to do catch up just for the sake of it, but like, does that game even deserve that effort? You know, that's just the way I think it's going to be. You didn't know I was live? More live than this game. Ha! I'm so funny. I only put the waiting room up early because I was trying to... The stream settings were really weird and goofy. I thought I could... Oh, I could hit the button and it's gonna work. No, I had to rechange my settings. Umi and Maki. Maki we would get, because that's April. Umi's what, March 15? Um, I can't remember. I think we might get that. 'Definitely really out of practice. And of course I don't have good teams to help me out with my incompetence. And what matters is I pass. Did they ever give an official reason for closing Squall Festival and Squall Festival All-Stars other than guesses that people want to go to Squall Festival 2? The official reason for Squall Festival 1 shutting down, I don't know if they ever did. It's just, hey, we're releasing a sequel. That's it. And it's like a 10-year-old game. It's kind of like, okay. All-Stars, their official reason that they stated is that it is really hard to make 3D MVs. You made like 80 of them. It's not easy, don't get me wrong. And they definitely slowly been improving the quality, and it looks really nice. It's not easy to make those, I know. It's not easy. But like, you did it a lot of times already. I know you're capable of doing it. You're just looking for an excuse. It's not a very valid excuse. You are one of the biggest companies out there, and there's plenty of other companies who can make this too. Why can't you? You can't hire the company that can do it. It's not cheap. I know. It's not easy. But that's at least the reason they're giving us. But maybe it's probably because they weren't making enough money, or I don't know, maybe they were losing money. I'm not entirely sure based on that game. But that's probably what happened. Is generally in the end, the reason why games shut down is because of money and financials. They did say they would release the last of the birthday cards for Japan. They did say they would do that. Well, I don't know if that's going to happen for at least global. My guess is if it was already done in Japan, they are going to do it as well for global, but as long as it's probably in between the release date of Japan version to the end of service, so that in between that gap of 2 or more so months. Does it already exist? I guess? I don't know. Unless they're gonna be like, just screw it. We'll make them all available for whoever wants to scout. Just like, I don't know, man. Well, I'm sure at least the artists got paid. I don't know if they paid well, but this thing's a whole mess. Why aren't we getting a year of support like Japan? If Japan can't support it, global probably won't either. They just probably saying we're just gonna give it enough time to milk whatever we can get out of it, and then just kill it after that. I mean, if Japan's gonna go down, what do you really expect global to be able to support it? So they're just gonna kill it. How fast will the banners be? 3 days? These banners are 13 days. You got 6 days, 18 days, 9 days. We'll have to see. I don't even know if they're going to bother going for future birthdays. They might and be just like, I guess that'd be nice. Because if it already existed in the game and they did all the work necessary for it. 24? Why 24? Such an odd number. Okay. They want you to clear a song for every group. Clear one Love Live song. What? Do you mean just Love Live Squad project? Okay, I guess you didn't mean Muse. Why are you sending me to Leela? That's... There we go. What are these translations? They're all Love Live songs. Is the game not that popular anymore? I mean, yeah. The answer is very, 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 very likely because not enough money. If they're making plenty of money, they're gonna keep it up. As for why it's not making a lot of money, because why spend the money on this game is the big question. The art isn't the best in this game. The rhythm aspect of this game, the mechanics, it's nothing new or innovative. It's pretty much the same formula from before. It's just like, if you play other idle games, I think you would probably get the reason why, because those are more attractive. They're just better games in general. What this has is it's Love Live. And for the Love Live fans, yeah, that's gonna get you in. But there's a lot of other games that are just a lot more shiny and attractive. This has an insane catalog of songs, which is definitely great. But do you really need a catalog of 600 choices? You probably don't need that many. It's just nice to have, sure, but at that point, once you had that many songs, the other things start to have more weight. Nice visuals, nice MVs, nice card art, better live 2D or 2D MVs. I'm trouble concentrating on the game and talking, but that's kind of the thing. But yeah, I feel like that's definitely part of the problem. I got the full combo. I don't suck entirely. But yeah, this is not even the best Love Live game out there. No, they already killed the old one. That's what people like seeing. All Stars had better art than Squall Festival 2. So like, what is this appeal of the game? You already showed us something better. Now you should give me something worse? How do you expect people to feel about that? The only debatably better thing is the fact that this is more of a true rhythm game. And some people definitely like that, I agree. I would say in general that is going to be better than a two-tap system. Because a two-tap system is not hard to hit notes. In fact, there's literally an autoplay, so you'd never even have to hit the notes ever. But it does take a little more time to maintain and play this game, because you actually have to play it. All Stars is like, I just skip tickets every day and just put my few minutes every day and I'm good. This one I actually have to sit down and play 10, 20, 30 minutes. Or if you just don't feel like it, one song, multiply LP usage by 10. And then you go through a lot faster, which is nice. Don't get me wrong. That's what I used to do, because I don't want to spend that much time playing the game, but kind of just like All Stars better. Oh, I don't get the reward for full combo on hard. That's a shame. Nice if they just gave me a reward anyways, because I did on a hard difficulty. I did a... Let me get my rewards.
式との関係？改めて聞かれると難しいけど、ま、今はスクールアイドル仲間かな。
Coolio. 1400. Almost halfway there. Let's see. How many stars I have? I don't remember. Still a little short. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing alright. Procrastinating. At some point I'll make other videos. Ooh, whoops. Almost perfect combo. One blunder. I've been engaging in Love Live content as much as I used to, but it definitely sucks to see the game shut down even after All Stars. I mean, it definitely sucks. But I don't know what they do after this. What are you gonna do? Bring back All Stars up? Probably not. You spent all that effort developing All Stars and it's like, let's just shut it down. I don't know. All Stars 2, fingers crossed, right? Or whatever the heck, some brand new formula. Get better developers. Put a better monetization model in it. Maybe better gameplay. Sounds like a successful strategy to me. Of course, what do I know? Just a guy who makes videos. Yeah, I mean, it sucks, but kind of be honest with you, there probably are better rhythm games out there that are not Love Live. It's just this has a bunch of Love Live songs, which is nice. That's the part I like about it. But like, there's probably just better idle rhythm games out there as well. And especially, it's hard to advocate for a game when it's going to shut down anyways. All this effort I'm spending right now, it's going to disappear soon enough. What? The Squad Festival contest? No. I'm not wasting my time on that. Why would I do that? I did see that it was a thing. But I'm pretty sure what, like, it's like, oh, I can get rewards for that, but like, do I really care about those rewards? I think what they said, like, rewards for like some ultra rares or something. I don't know. But I don't know. Why would I bother participating in it? 哎呀！ Wow. Ugh. That was definitely a little bit harder than the other ones. Got the streak up for a little bit. And then I started choking. I think there's one winner overall or something. I remember being like a low amount of winners too. It's just like, why would I even bother spending effort on something on a dead game that's going to, all my effort is going to be wasted, and I'm probably not going to win anyways. So it's like a low chance of getting something that barely lasts. It's like, wow, exciting, right? Yeah, like I don't know. It's like, why even almost bother? That's kind of how I felt about it. I mean, like, I guess in a few months from now, I can look at the cards I collect in this game. Like, I could just save the photos to my phone, and it's almost the same thing. I didn't announce the winner yet. I don't. Who knows? I'm certainly not paying attention. One Chisato Ultra and Pinnacle Ultra. I mean, if the game wasn't shut out, I still probably wouldn't have bother. It's not even that crazy an incentive. I do wonder what they're gonna bother with the Twitter accounts once the game is dead on both, because they've been able to use that for like 10 years, but when both the games are dead, now what? Alright, just gonna tweet old photos. Hey, look at the cards we had. And I know I've seen a lot of their posts on my feed, and they're like, every day they're showing, oh, look at these cards you can get in this game. and everyone goes and replies, justifiably so, saying, dead game, like, why would I even bother? Schedule tweets or like, just let it go, man. You know, like that meme with the backpack. That definitely all feels like what it is. It's just like, they're advertising a dead game. A game that I know gets shut down. It's kind of like, oh, why do you even do this? Play like every 2 days. I mean, if anything, play it for fun. Don't get invested in it, because obviously why invest in something that's gonna die? If something kill time, sure. But honestly, if you're willing to learn how or spend the time to do it, either A, go ahead and try to figure out how to get in private servers and download that onto your phone, or B, download a game that's not going to shut down in a few months, probably. That's the way I see it. There's one thing at least that I would hope to see, and I wish it was right now, is that when All-Star was going to shut down, and they announced that, is they decided to basically give you an insane amount of rewards, and just kept dumping a boatload of stuff, and kept giving good banners, and just said, just dump all your stuff now. And it was surprisingly more fun to play the game because they weren't being such a stickler and stingy with all trying to get good stuff. And I was pulling a bunch of good cards. I was able, like, wow, I got so many resources, and it's like it's almost like a fever dream. It's like, wow, this game's so much more fun because I get to almost experience like what's being a whale without, being a whale myself and pulling out the credit card. If this game's gonna shut down anyways, why not do that, right? It's like, hey, everyone, here's 10,000 love gems. I don't know, have fun. Or 10,000 even not that much. Or like every day, it's like, here's 1,000, and up the daily rewards, and just make it insane and let people go crazy for a while and just be like, sure, the game's gonna die anyways. Let's just go crazy and have fun. And you guys just will let it rain and boom, boom, boom. You scout like crazy, upgrade all the cards, get all the live 2Ds you want, and if you want, guarantee pull some cards. Here's some ways of doing it. I don't know. If this game's gonna shut down anyway, it's like, what's the harm? I know they're going to probably think, well, that's gonna hurt our monetization in the beginning. Are there gonna be really that many people going to spend the money on a game that they're not gonna die soon anyways? Like, really? Like, seriously? We'll have to see. Yay. I guess I have enough for one play. Alright. Let's... hopefully not too bad. Did I put it on easy? Yeah, it feels like I did. I must have forgotten to change the difficulty. Oh, that sucks. Oh well. Yeah, there's no way this is not the easiest
いい
difficulty.
ライブだったよ。
That felt way too easy. What is your favorite girl from each group? Okay, Muse, Maki. She's been my favorite. Aqua, Yushiko / Yohane. Nijigaku would be Setsuna. Liella, if I'm gonna ignore Wien and Tomari. Not enough data. Maybe May. I'm probably gonna go with May. And Hasuna Soda, Kaho, 12 minutes ago. Yeah, right. As if I know any of those characters. That's not happening. Yeah. Go with that. I'm ignoring rival units. Yeah, Cuckoo. I like Cuckoo. I know that's not a very popular opinion. A lot of people still express that they don't like Cuckoo because of the way she behaves with Sumire. I think it's a little overblown personally, but it's not my opinion. Can I skip? Yes, I had 10,000 stars. Let me do it.
練習まだまだいける。
Okay. Mina-chan being. How does 101? Able to 219. Okay, that's hurt a little bit. Just look at that. The text doesn't even fit in that box in the top left. Ah, this game.
カノンちゃん、どうしたの？そんなぼーっと外
I'm
なん
just
て
having autoplay.
きなこち
They're
ゃん
like
たち
frenemies.
大丈夫かなって。心配？ちょっとだけね。
Did you do the new player test? Yes, the bingo stuff. I did complete all of them.
レンなんかはもっと大変だったでしょうね。
So I got all the rewards, and I kind of like that bingo concept. That was kind of fun. It was like, ooh, you can go lines and all that, but in the end, we're gonna get all the rewards, of course. Why not? But I thought it was kind of neat, and it gives you a little boost, not an incredible boost in the beginning, but it's something. But it beats nothing, I guess.
きなこたちも先輩になっていくからよ。先輩になるいい第一歩なんじゃない？
Look at them. They're both talking. They're best friends.
確かにそうだね。
At least it's
でも
they got some movement. Like in Squall Festival, they don't have any movement, really. So at least in the stories, it's kind of like, ooh, they kind of move a bit.
引き受けたものの
It makes it feel a little bit more lively for the story. And visually, Squall Festival 2 definitely has improved Squall Festival, but I mean, it's just a rush product in the end.
配信するにしてもどう紹介すればいいかわからないんですの。ここは潔く去年どうやって説明会を成功させたか先輩たちに聞くのがいいと思いますの。
そうっすね。今日の練習終わりに早速聞くっす。
Yeah, you go do that, Kinako. This text doesn't fit.
だよね。
きなり学校を紹介してって言われてもどうしたらいいかわかんないよね。
すみません。いきなり任せすぎてしまったかもしれません。
They had the first years introduced school. I completely missed that part. Dang. Shouldn't second years do that?
どんな部活があるかとか、どんな授業があるかとか。
Are they not telling me to do that? Oh, they're talking to me? I don't even know what's going on.
学校の魅力は絶対です。
School's charm.
うんうん。
It's gonna shut down. That's a very charming school.
学校説明会に来てくれるみんなにも学校を好きになってほしいよね。
Good morning, the Philippines. It's late at night for me, but good morning to you.
じゃあ部活のアピールは
What you fall in love for the school is that they have school idols. That's the only
去年より部活も増え
important
てる
thing,
んだろう
apparently.
し盛り上がりそうだな。
She's got that smug look.
私は特設サイトを作って告知を出す。
SNS を使ってリエラとしても学校説明会のことを告知すれば認知も倍増ですな。
おお、だいぶアイデア出てきたね。きなこは学校説明会で当日話す内容をまとめるっす。
Yay. Go sell the school. No.
頑張ってね、みんな。
はいですな。
Very, very cool.
Shiki との関係？改めて聞かれると難しいけど、ま、
What's with me
今
and
はスクールアイ
Shiki?
ドル仲間かな。
Dang. You're just saying you two are school idols? Savage, you're not even friends. Not even acquaintances. Just, yeah, we're both school idols. What else? What else is there? There's nothing else there. Nothing at all. Yeah. A game dead in Arrival. The game was dead before it came out. So, it's not even dead on Arrival, it's dead before Arrival. So, yikes. I bet you never heard of that before. That's something quite special. But yeah, anyways, that's Skull Festival 2. I don't really know what else to say, Vian. That's kind of it. I gave you a little bit of look, played a few songs, did a little scouting, showed you a little bit of story, showed some of the cards. You know, like, I don't know. That's just kind of it, though, really. It's kind of lame-o. It's not a very inspiring game out there. But in the end, it's an alright game. There's some things that I like about it, but there's a lot of just like, okay. Now, we'll enjoy it for the few months that it's out, but make this game permanent. If anything they gotta do to make it permanent is they just gotta make it so the rhythm aspect is permanent. But there's no money to be made from that, so why would they do that? That's kind of the way I see it. And if there's no money to be made from it, why are they doing it? Why they can't justify people spending the money to make that change? So they're just gonna, but it's like the rhythm aspect already is there. Just you can remove the friend system because whatever, and then you can have the rhythm aspect. Just you can click the play, delete the LP system because who cares about that? Delete the love gems. I don't know. So you can't scout or whatever. I don't know. And you can just make it so people can play that's something. I hope at least they do that. So at least people have something to play if they want to do the rhythm aspect of the game. It's just a mobile phone version where you can play as much as you want. You get to listen to songs, enjoy the songs, and that way in itself could be kind of a monetization or a way to help them get money because people play the songs in the game and it's like, ooh, I like this song, and they may buy it on iTunes or whatever, or ooh, I like these songs from this group a lot. Let me learn more about this group. Let me go watch anime, and then let me get some merchandise. I really like this May character, or I really like this Honoka girl, whoever she is. I'm like, oh, I like this person's voice because I play Donning, so I'm curious about this Maki girl. Or Chase. Wow, Chase was so cool. Who's this Setsuna girl? Let me learn more about them. Right? Like, am I crazy for thinking that? That's at least what I hope Squall Festival 2 can become at minimum. Yeah, I remember when Bang Dream came out. That was 2017? Late 2017? 2018, I think? Because I remember I played a little bit when it came out, and one of the big appeals was the covers, which Link Live Love Live kind of does cover songs, which is interesting. I don't think Love Live needs to do that to get people interested in this. But, meh. But I guess maybe in the future people will then make private servers for these and then we can enjoy it that way. But yeah, it's a shame, but at least we got other games coming out. We got the Numazu and the Mirage. It's not the most amazing game, but that's kind of fun. It's a Love Live skin of some games, maybe not as nice. And that's fun. We still got more content. The songs are still good. And this is definitely really disappointing. Because when All Stars came out, it's like, wow, this is like the best idol game out there. It's like look how cool this is, and they did it on a phone. Oh, yeah. Yeah, School Festival 2 is there to really highlight Liella, but kill that. But this School Festival 2 is not here to highlight Hasuna Sora. That's just not true at all. That's Link Live Love Live. That's the app for them. Just because they have the songs here doesn't do a whole lot. I mean, it helps, but they don't have cards for them. They don't have story for them. They just happen to have the songs in there. Like, All Stars had some songs for Liella, but with advertising a lot, it's not. It helps, but not like a dramatic amount. You don't get to draw the connections with the characters. You don't see them. You don't get it's much harder to get attached. So I don't know. I hope they got something cooking in the pipelines. Maybe they're like, let's just abandon Squall Festival 2. Start over, work on a new game. That's the optimistic side of me. That's praying. That's what's happening. And like, we're gonna do this right. We're gonna make it good. It's gonna be a combination of All Stars and School Festival, and it's gonna be a great game, and everything will be happy in the end. Probably not, but who knows? I wish I could tell you, but yeah. But yeah. Anyways, that's about all I really want to show you. Get All Stars private server if you can. That's the good game, guys. That's the moral of the story here. They should get John Cena to promote Squall Festival 2. Well, the problem with that is, how are you going to get someone to promote a game when you can't even see them? I don't know if that's going to work. But I guess to be fair, Squall Festival 2 soon will be like John Cena in the end. And you'll be able to see either of them. So maybe you're onto something. Maybe that's a good idea. Yep. That's just. Yeah. Oh, anyways, that's about all I wanted to do today. I might do more live streams because with the Numazu and the deep Numazu and Mirage, that game at least is kind of fun. So might do that. That would be nice to do. But beyond that, who knows? It's not crazy amount of things I can live stream anymore for Love Live. I like doing it a lot with All Stars and such. 'Cause that was fun. But kind of a dead game. So you know. Let's see. There we go. Make a schedule for next stream too. I probably should at some point, right? That would make sense, right? I'll think about it at least, yeah. Oh yeah, I did see Rikako, she destroyed a Yohane figure in stream. Violent. That's just how much love she has for Yohane. But anyways, I gifted 5 memberships. I can't control Gotsu. But I guess I'll try to do it again later in February when that game comes out. And we'll do something there, and it'll be fun. And then I can talk about the game that's not dying, right? I guess we can still talk about Squad Festival too. But it's hard to be hyped about a game that's going down. You gave more than Squad Festival 2 in 10 months. It's hard. It's a very low bar. This is sad stuff. Yeah. Just play All Stars. More All Star guys. But I'm least excited for some other stuff in the future for Love Live. Just the game sector is not. We got season 3, Leila. Season 2, Nichio. I mean, sure, I'll watch it. Why not? I'm not that crazy interested. We got the Ichigaku movie. That's got 3 parts. There's a visual novel coming out for Love Live. I don't really care that much about visual novels, but maybe I'll check that out. And then who knows if Hasuna Soa is getting new members, so we could definitely talk about that when it's coming out. I noticed that green hair girl that keeps coming up. But I don't know if that's a red herring or not. Or green herring. Green hair. We'll see. We'll have to see about that. All Stars was the chosen one, but killed by great incompetence. Yeah, basically, right? There was a lot to like about All Stars. I still wasn't crazy about the fact that certain outfits were paid only. But if that's what was necessary to keep the game alive, then I'll be like, sure, fine, why not? But, like, dang, those are expensive. So I never ended up buying one. It's like, I don't have a problem buying the outfits if they were, you know, only like a few bucks a pop at most. Like if I want to buy a set of outfits, like, I don't know, Mirai Ticket or Bokutachi wa Hitosu no Hikari. To buy the whole set, it was like, what, $90 or something? Holy crap, dude. $90? That's a deluxe edition of a full game. Just for outfits? Yeah, it came with like some scout tickets, but like, dang, I don't really care about those scout tickets. I just want the outfits. If it was like, I don't know, 10, 15 bucks maybe, just to get those outfits, I might have done that. For my favorites at least. But it's like, the whales have to really carry them, but I'm sure most people didn't buy those outfits considering how expensive those were. So that definitely needs to be fixed if they think they're gonna get away doing that. 'Cause I'm not that rich. The gacha was also expensive and really, yeah, with the probability not being great. I mean, it's kind of in line with some other games. It wasn't great, yeah, I know. That's why I always be like, oh boy, can't wait to get more rares and super rare. It wasn't great, I won't lie, but if you stayed up long enough, you eventually got decent stuff. But it didn't help that like if you didn't, you could scout for the event stuff, but it's like why bother scouting for those when you can scout for party and all-star cards, which were just better in like almost every way. Those cards are just good, so you always have to save for those. And I was kind of like, why would I scout for those? So I ended up saving lots of gems and just saving on the ones I wanted, which means I had to pass so many cards. But once we saw all stars shutting down and they started increasing their rewards, it felt so much more fun. So you're so delulu. I hope servers won't close. They're gonna close. They don't want to spend money to maintain no servers. You got so many festival cards of characters you didn't want. Yeah, I know. That's why sometimes you have to wait for the guarantees, which took months to save up, like dear lord. But that's not exactly that outline what other gacha games, unfortunately. Oh yeah, so because they had those sparkling quartz or whatever, and if you didn't spend them, then they got changed into the other broken quartz, which then can be used strictly for materials for leveling ups. I wasn't crazy that you had to get 25 scouts for guarantee. That's so much. And on top of that, if you didn't use it all, it got downgraded, which isn't great either. There's a lot of things they could have been a little nicer with. But I'm sure they did a lot of those stuff because they wanted money. But they were such a stickler about it. I'm sure it turned off a lot of people, including me, away from spending any money in that game. All Stars was definitely not perfect. There's a lot of things they could have been nicer about. I've played some other mobile games that have been a lot nicer with their monetizations, and guess what? Since they were a lot nicer, I continued playing the game. And once I played the game for a real long time, I got attached and I decided, you know what? I played this game for such a long time and they've been pretty nice about a lot of things. I decided to spend money on it. That at least the case for me, but I don't know if that's true for everyone else. But I don't know. In the end, moral of the story, Squall FS2 is it's underwhelming. I don't want to say it's a bad game, but there are better options out there. So why play this? And I feel like that's kind of the problem. Why I have trouble justify to play this game. And that's inevitably might be why it's failing in the end. If the game treats you well, you support it. Yeah. If people get attached to this game and like playing it, then they want to support it. And it's like, oh, I really like all these arts and like it comes with cool MVs and all that stuff. But if the game's just such a stickler and really strict about what they give you, are you going to be feeling generous back? No. Of course not. But I don't know. There's other gacha games that have been not so nice and people still shell out money for it. And generally over time games get more and more generous. And that generally keeps people's attention, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you don't want to give them too much for free. so they never feel like the need to do it. But things, the thing with costumes, they can make it because you can never earn them. You have to pay them, but you know, don't make them cost an arm and a leg to get. Yeah, I don't know. Like, there's always other reasons to get cards than just, oh, it's competitively good. It's like, oh, I like this outfit or something like that. That's why I wanted to scout the card. But it's kind of like, I like that outfit, but I can't scout for you because this card sucks. Competitive. And that's really important in this game, you know. Squad Festival 2 had a problem where I was taken back with the old rare and super rare. Like, that's just lazy. I want to say yes and a little bit no. Part of it's like, oh, cool. At least we get to keep those old cards. Might as well bring them back. But if you had them in the old game, you don't get them in a new game that I'm at least aware of. And I'm looking at the old art. You can tell the image quality is worse. The size of the image is worse. And it it looks a little odd. It's like, that's the old art side. It doesn't look as good. And it's like, just you can change it to a new generic background. Wow. And just adding sparkles doesn't make the card more interesting. And it's like, we had I know I talked about earlier, like the tuxedo cards. Like, so you took a background that already exists, a render of the girls in tuxes, which already exists, slapped them together, and threw some sparkles. And that's a card. That takes you like, what, 2 minutes to do? If that? And that's something we can scout for? Bro. We spend way more time just earning to try to get those cards than people spent to make them. And they did that with a few things. And just a lot of things about Squad Festival 2 shouts lazy or incompetent or just lack of effort. Something to mix of those three. I don't want to be mean about it. But I looked at it and it's like, this does not look like something that comes from a franchise that makes a lot of money. I'm like, let's see if I can. I don't know if I can find it. Where? It's gonna. Ah, found it. Let's see if I can put this together right. How do I do this? Oh. No. That was not right. Alright, I'm almost there. I know what I'm doing, guys. There we go, that image. So, this is what I'm talking about. So, this is just straight from their Twitter. And I feel like this is kind of a culmination of what I feel is kind of the problem with Squall Festival 2. They use this exact same thing for every single birthday out there. They took generic font, black text with a little white glow, and they used the same background, just color shifted. The flags are literally exact same, and they just took the transparent art of a card. This can't take that long to do. There's nothing unique about this when you switch to other ones. And that's the kind of advertisement they put out. Like, who looks at this and is like, wow, that's so amazing, look at this. This is so creative, so good looking. Like, it's the kind of the art is my passion kind of meme. Wait, what? Your first assignment for a design class. Bro, not even. If you put this up to an art class, they're gonna look at you and say, "Why are you here?" Like, come on, man. All Stars did way better job. Like, huh? What is this? This is kind of the culmination of a lot of my problems with this game. Is that like, it just shows the lack of effort put into the game. If you guys can't put in effort and passion into the game, why should I care? And that's just kind of like, I don't. If they can't do it, why should I? Yeah, certainly I'm not gonna give you my money for something like this. This is just kind of lame-o. Did your transfer code work? Mine did work. I got a few scout tickets. I don't know. Very useless rewards is what I got. I wouldn't worry about it because it sucks. Comic Sans. It might be some kind of slightly cursive font is what I did here. But it's... Oh. All Stars are better artists? Yeah. I don't know a whole lot of people want to debate that, but... Anyways, let's get rid of that image. You recently joined the fam, so you're not able to play Squall Festival or Squall Festival All Stars. If you get access to private servers, you'll be able to play it, but otherwise, yeah, no. Unfortunate. Like, I want to like this game. I want to tell everyone, yeah, go play this game. This game's cool. But it's just, I don't know. I feel like I'm lying to people if I say that. It's not a bad game, but it's not good. But, you know. Yeah, I can switch to this card that I got for free. Yay! You haven't been able to vent for Love Life for such a long time. This is definitely the one thing that pissed me off a little bit more than anything. I had my problems with All Stars, but like, forget about that. What is this nightmare? This is this absolute dump truck. It's an event that's so ridiculous that non-Love Life people know about this now. I've seen accounts on Twitter that only talk about anime or games, and they talked about this announced it's shutting down in the same tweet that was going to announce the arrival month. Like, huh? That is legendary, and that's just how ridiculous this is. But feels bad, man. And you got top of your favorite arts, Squall Festival, too. I mean, if anything, I'm at least gonna wait for whatever cards come out. Cause after that, I got the total list Yeah, I mean the thing is that I wasn't asking for them to not import their B mats. They're the same song. Of course, it just makes sense to import them. It's a lazy, sure, but it wasn't a good reason to redo them. As long as they were, you know, none of them were not, like super bad as far as I'm aware. But it's like, what did they do in this game then? They've added a few new story things. They started doing live 2D, which is alright. They had a few themes. Like, I like All Stars because each character has their own page and they had their own custom song, which gave All Stars some charm, and each character had their own personality, and they had a song that represented their personality. This one is just one per group, and I like the songs, especially Aqua. I like the song a lot for the background music. This one is so Aqua, but it's just a lot of corners cut, man. I don't get why even release it. Well, why not? I know a lot of people say, why even bother? And I know, I sometimes say that too. But why wouldn't they release it? They spent all this time and effort. They might as well release it, let people enjoy it, and then just die. It's better than not coming out. Better late than never, right? But this is freaking lame, though. They didn't give Ayumu Miracle Live Ultra Rare? Yeah. Who needs her, right? Yeah, of course they're still promoting the game. They gotta try to sell this to and make as much money off this as possible before they shut down, because they're just trying to recuperate losses as much as possible, I guess. If they want to make it offline, why remove the ability to play songs? My guess is because this party game has connect to servers with checking friends and so many scores and goals, and they don't want to spend that effort to remove that part. But please, that would give this game some merit after this game shuts down. It's the random part. That's the most important part. At least have that. I don't know about cards. That's going to be iffy. So if you can't scout new cards, you can't get a better team. And some songs just probably become unbeatable for some people just because they can't get better cards. But I mean, just like, it's better than nothing, right? Please? That's what I would hope. But I don't think they're gonna do that. But they just probably don't want to spend the effort. That's the way I see it. They should make Love Gems refundable. I believe they are planning to refund the paid for Love Gems. I think I saw something about that. But that's it. I doubt anyone's gonna pay money for Love Gems. I just hope you don't do it. It's just not a smart thing to do. It's silly. Why do it? You're spending money that might just throw it in a pit of fire at this point, right? At least that's gonna give you a little warmth. This is gonna just vanish. But in the end, it's just meh. So I don't know. Most of us turn out to be a rant, but I mean, that's just what this game does to you, you know? I want it to be good, but it just isn't. I would not recommend this to non-Low Life fans, really. Especially because the fact it's just gonna die. Yeah, if it's gonna die in 3 months, just don't buy Love Gems. We will bully you if you do that. So don't do it. Yeah, I mean, this game's just gonna be... You'll be able to just see your cards in there. But, like, if that's all you can do, like, almost what's the point? Because this is just gonna be a very big app to show your cards. I'm curious to see if, once this game does shut down, are they gonna wipe out all the songs from the game? So at least they can drastically decrease the app size. Because, like, if you can't even play, why bother, right? Just delete them. Wait, it's a waste of space. But, and I don't know. You also took your thing of dead game from the title. Yeah, it's a dead game. What else would it be? What else would I call it? This game is on his death. This game was on his deathbed before he was born. Like the way I see it is, it was almost like Benjamin Button is born and boom, you're on your deathbed. Except the problem is this game's not getting younger. It's ready to die ready. At least, if anything, we'll have sites that at least have the images stored online for the foreseeable future. It is just silly that we don't have any games soon for this. I don't know. I guess I mean, I still play Link Live Love Live, and it's an alright application, but it's not really a game. There is a rhythm aspect of the game, but God, I hate that bit. Trying to gather resources for leveling abilities is just miserable. Drop rates are awful, but there's other things you can do in it. I don't know, it's a fine enough app, but you know. People could reverse engineer it, but most people, like no one's done it as far as I'm aware, and what we have are private servers, so all I do is just repoint where the game looks to. So we could just potentially just get the private server version of the game and still play it, as long as you get access to that. So if anything, we can continue playing there. Just, of course, this means nothing new is coming, but at least it's playable. But not everyone's willing to go through the effort to do that. It's not like, oh, just click one button and boom, it's fixed. And someone's going to have to maintain that server. And what if the staff wants to shut it down? They might. It's like, it's their copyright. They might go out of the way to try to shut it down. Even honestly, what good point there is to doing it. Yeah. Anyways, moral of the story, I really don't recommend you guys to play this. It doesn't have a whole lot of merits. I mean, if you want to play, sure, just don't spend money. Just don't spend money, please. This game isn't worth your money. It's barely worth your time. You can just play a little bit here and there. But there's better things out there to do, like, I don't know, stare at a wall. I mean, there's just, or at least play some other games. Or maybe look at other franchises. Maybe learn Japanese and do Link Live Love Live. And that's probably not happening. I don't even do that, really. Can we see Kano? Yeah, I got her. There she is. Cheeky. No, you won't be able to practice in a few months, Kano. Don't lie to us like that. Your link works? That's great. You can enjoy it for a few months. Woo! Yeah. I guess if you want, you can add me. I don't really care. This is my profile. If you want to add me, I might add you back. I don't know how much I'm gonna play this in the future, but it's there. But whatever. So, woo! Yep. I guess if you're ever interested in getting All-Stars on your phone, I may or may not be able to help that out. If you Discord message me. Because it wasn't that difficult, but you gotta follow instructions. The image quality is like garbage. It's if you look at the old cards, it's not good, for sure. What do you think about Tomari? Well, I don't know a whole lot about her yet. I'm kind of just waiting for the anime. But the jellyfish aspect here is kind of intriguing because you got those two twin tail pigtails, whatever you call them. And they kind of like a jellyfish. So like, kind of a funny concept. But from the voice I've listened to her and singing the songs, have been pretty good. So I'm cautiously optimistic about her. Because I'm not entirely sure a whole lot about her personality. Because I haven't really dug into it. I'm going to totally reserve reservations and my opinions on her until I watch season 3. But cautiously optimistic about her so far. Worked towards another race so I can buy more Nessos. Yes, that's what you need. More Nessos, more power, something like that, right? Yep. You got 6, 10 scout tickets. More than I got, but I barely played Squall Festival. I got like garbage, but it's not that very helpful. Superstar Season 3. Because we don't. Let's see. Because all I believe we know is just 2024. I don't even know if we know. What season. That's just 2024. That's all I really know. Unless I'm forgetting. You should play Idol musical song. Okay, why not? No, it's 2024. I just don't know when. I got a handful in there. That's cool. One. I like this one. I'm gonna do this one. Why not? Is there any multiplayer? No Love Live game has ever had multiplayer. Unless you count events, I guess. Where you all technically played. All Stars did that. But not in this one at least. No Ultra Rares? Of course you're not. What do you think, you're getting Ultra Rares in this game? Please. That's not how this game works. They didn't even have time to make new cards. This game was a very rushed project. And they really wanted to meet their deadline of getting the 10th anniversary. But that's what this was. Cash grab, if anything. It definitely feels lame to delay everyone's progress that I played over for 10 years, potentially. And now it's like, restart. Oh, by the way, you can get the same cards again. Like, what? What the heck? You just took the same art. I don't know. It's like the art already exists, but it feels lame-o. And if anything, it feels like a move that has been motivated by money. And that's it. Not out of respect to fans. There we go.
こんなもんだろ。
You saw the entire 2024 anime lineup, and Superstar 3 wasn't on the list. Well, it's not slated for any season, so I don't know if that might explain it. Okay, I know Squall Fest 2 got delayed, but that's because New Game's problematic. Anime. They never delayed that before, to my knowledge. Yohane Gacha game. All the Yohane games have just been other genres, because we got a Metroidvania, and now we got a card game, but it's a roguelite one that's Slay the Spire-esque. I don't know if we want a gacha game just for that, though. There's not a whole lot to go off of just for that. And they don't have a whole lot of characters. I have trouble saying that would be a good game.
このライブを通して少しでもみんなを笑顔にできたら嬉しいな。
Why using the 2011 art? Nah, I don't know. A stage builder, that would be cool for online play. Maybe, I mean, that could be cool. I don't think they're going to ever do that. Not all. I don't even know how many Metrovanias do that. That'd be cool if you can customize the stages to do that, though. I'm guessing they do have Wall 2 Master in here, but I don't know. I'm basically more or less just done playing this game for now. You're an A-star, bro? Yes, I am, because my team's not gonna get SS. I just find it weird that I can get A's if I play a harder difficulty, but I can't get an S when I play a much easier difficulty. There's just, what kind of system does that even make sense? If I play easy, I can get only like a B, and like barely. But I got a hard difficulty and I can score way better. That's just a weird system. We should get another IL group. Be careful, they might very much do that. Who knows? Considering the trend, what we got? 2010, 2015, 2017, 2020, and 2022. The trend starting to feel like it's what, every 2-3 years they start something new. So we might get one 2024, 2025, right? But that's like so much. And I didn't even count School on Musical. When did they start? They were 2022, right? Yeah, they were 2022 as well. Double 2022. My God. We might get one in 2024, 2025 if they want to keep that trend up, but it's starting to get pretty overwhelming. We should make more live streams. Maybe. Haven't had games to live stream because they kept killing it. But I might do more if I feel like it. Or at least probably hopefully try to do Nuance and Raj. That is my hope. That's my goal. My computer likes to shut off once in a while, so I've kind of been a little iffy about it, but maybe I'll give it a shot. I'm a professional SIF game streamer. I'm not that good. Part of the problem is that when you do live streams of Squad Festival also, if I use the audio, which I'm sure a lot of people will like, monetization gets taken away. Recently, they started shifting where it can be shared monetization. But it's kind of like, I'm doing this to give them money. It's just, you know, it hasn't stopped me before, but it's just like, yeah, I don't know if I go crazy about doing that. Can't transfer the song progress though. I guess at least, if anything, you get the rewards again. I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm sure it's easy to get an S. I find it weird that they don't scale down the points you need to get S on lower difficulties. It's just weird. 365 girls is too much. They need a girl for every single day. That's going to be the goal. It's going to be love life every day. Love life 365. We're going to have a girl. And they're going to hit every single day of the year. And then love life is complete. Least liked idol from each group. I don't want to make this sound like I hate any of the girls, but if I have to pick one that I don't care for that much, for Muse is probably Nico. Aqua, probably Ruby. Nijigaku. You Takasaki, I guess, if you want to count her. Liella. Probably Natsumi. Hasuna Sora. What is her name? Probably Rudino, I guess. I don't know. In general, yeah, the game's not good. In general, the game is underwhelming. No, that's the best way I can put it. Some people hate it, some people love it, but this game has problems. It is lacking polish, it's lacking features, it's underwhelming in a lot of departments. Live 2D, while it's cool to have Live 2D, it's not very exciting, especially compared to Live 2Ds of other games. The card art is definitely worse than All-Stars, which, fun fact, is an older game. And sometimes its art just has problems with it, where the dimensions are off and things just don't make sense. But sometimes the art can look nice. But in general, it's just worse than All-Stars. And just worse than other games. There's a lot of songs in there. No, rewards are kind of pitiful. And the game's going to shut down. The stories are okay. I don't know. I don't even pay attention to stories, so I don't even know what to say about that. But it's definitely also had a handful of bugs in here. It's... I don't know, like, what else do I have to say beyond... Yeah, it's just... meh. So, yeah. Blah. It's kind of how I would describe it. I'll play a little bit here and there. I don't really have an itch to do rhythm Love Live games. But it's kind of like, I'll do a little bit here and there. Just don't really dedicate your any reasonable time to this, because it's going to be gone. Do not spend money on this game. It's literally a waste of money. But it is a mess. It would be nice if they spend more time to do it. But this game, they just rushed to get it out. And they figured, oh, maybe Love Live fans are stupid enough to really like this game. They killed Squall Festival which, yes, it is a little old and not exactly the most polished. But you had all that progress gone from the earth. And it sucks to be you. And that's just not okay, man. Like, this game, at least visually, in a lot of aspects, looks a lot nicer than Squall Festival. I'll give it that much. But that's one of the main and few main positives I can say about this game. It's cool that they got Liel in here, and they're we in this in Japan at least, not in here. But you know, I was hoping for a lot more. Well, we ain't getting that. So yeah, that's the game. Ugh. It'd been cool if Squall Festival 2 was updated to this and they gave it a whole new fresh code. I don't know how well the monetization was on Squall Festival, if they were fine continuing it, but if they could have done that, that would have been great. I mean, maybe part of the hope was they shut down Squall Festival and start Squall Festival 2 and have people restart all over, and then people are going to start spending a lot more money because they got to recollect cards again. Maybe that was part of the hope. Obviously, it doesn't seem like that worked, but maybe that's part of my guessing why they might have done that. Yeah, I mean, Squall Festival All-Stars, not perfect. I definitely had a decent amount of complaints there. But this is something else, man. You know, want Squall Festival anime adaptation? Well, at least Nijigaku in itself was kind of Squall Festival into an anime. That's at least the closest thing we might ever get. I don't know if they if they ever get done making new story, new groups, maybe they'll make an anime where kind of like the Isekai Quartet. It's like, we'll grab all the girls, put them in an alternate universe, and now they all together. I don't know. Maybe that's worth a shot. I don't know. They tried crazy ideas. No, I don't really care about the scores and Squall Festival. This is, in the end, I'm not trying to get the highest score out there. Let's see. Let me try this. Yeah, look at that. Let me show you a good game. Look at this beautiful screen. Is this too much to ask for? This is what I like. This is what they took away from us. And just one of the things I do want to talk about is having all these girls here and being able to choose their outfits. Each one having her own songs, changing the backgrounds. I still really like this aspect part of the game. It's called a private server. But just like being able to do stuff like this, it feels like you're a little bit more personal with your connections with the girls. They got their own themes, and then you can get visuals and throw on different outfits on and be like, ooh. I don't know, something I guess you appreciate more. Well, yeah, now that you realize it's gone. But this stuff is nice. Heck, and like, I don't even really care about the gameplay aspect of this. I know that's what a lot of people focus on. Well, the gameplay is not as fun as Squall Festival, and I'm sure I can agree with that. But as a Love Live fan, like, who doesn't like having all this for all the girls. And be like, ooh, I could put on that outfit. And like, oh, she's wearing it. And I could throw that into lives and stuff. Which I thought was really cool. So just... it's kind of the stuff you didn't miss in there. It's just like, this is nice. Isn't this nice? But, I don't know. Things that I miss, but I've actually been playing this way more than School of Festival 2 because I like this more. But, fun stuff. But I mean, like, these look nice, and they got good models, and the stages, the MVs, they all look nice. He's sad, but private servers are MVP. But yeah. Yeah, if they did a combination of that, that would be nice, because this is not in every game. This is absolutely not in every mobile game and every rhythm game. You don't get this. That is what separates All-Stars from other mobile games. When people see this, they say, wow, that's cool. Other games can't do that. Maybe I'll play this game. I get 3D models. I can change their outfits. I can do MVs. I get to see the nice flashy stuff. Why do you think people like watching the anime? Because, you know, story, but they also are nice MVs in there. You get to see the girls dance, and that's the charming point of it. And you don't get that in Squall Festival 2, and when you get something really nice and take it away and give them something worse, what do you think? They're going to say, yeah, I'm okay with the thing that's worse? Like, what if someone gives you a Lambo, takes away, and it's like, oh, here's a Prius? And you think they're going to be like, oh, wow, yes, thank God I got a Prius. Screw that Lamborghini. No. People were like, I want the Lamborghini. Yeah, and there's problems with Lamborghini. It's going to be expensive. The car insurance is not going to be great. And gas is going to ruin you with the MPG. But, like, come on. That's just kind of how it is. No, Coco. No, of course not. This is before. So they're not gonna revoice everything just for her. Yeah, so anyways, I'm more or less about done with my rants for now. But this is the vision. They've already done it before. Look at that. Look at that expression. That's more exciting than Squall Festival 2. You don't get that in Squall Festival 2. No, it's a lot of the small stuff that I really liked. But yeah, so I hope this is the vision that we want from future games. Love Live, they've already done it. I mean, they could even make this better potentially. I don't know, but even from the get-go, when I saw this happening, I just gotta say, I heard the announcement. I was just saying the exact stuff I'm saying right now. Like, why would people be more interested in Squall Festival 2 than this? So, yeah. Yeah, and MV personalization was really cool. I know I didn't use it all the time. I definitely didn't. But I liked putting out outfits for songs that I figured like, oh, I like this outfit. This goes well with this one. Or like, oh, I collected a new outfit. Like, let's put on it. And they got some recolorizations, which was kind of nice as well. And sometimes I just like having a nice outfit on here. And sometimes I switch it up because it's like, oh, I used this outfit for a while. Let's use the other outfit here. So it's like, ooh, it's cool stuff. And especially one of the biggest things that I really, really, really appreciate about All-Stars is that it was not afraid to do lesser important or least favorite songs, and they went and made MVs for those, and I use those MVs for clips from my videos all the time. It gave a love and appreciation to songs that might have not gotten a fair shake, and that was so great to see. And even the cases for me, the fact that they released MV made me re-listen to the songs a lot more and realize, wow, I've been neglecting this song. This is actually a pretty good song, and I found that really cool. Now when you don't get that, yeah, there's other MVs. Now they're doing lyric MVs, and especially with Hasana Soda, they have a lot of those. But I don't know, it's like, remember that old Muse song that everyone totally forgot about or most people don't care about? Boom, MV here. And it's like, whoa, that's cool. This like this song was never performed live, or there was never an anime, so we had no videos to really show for this. And then also it comes in like, I got you. That's the thing I really miss the most. But anyways, yeah. It's not about the art, it's about the money. It's always about the money. And but if they make the best game, shouldn't they get a lot of money from it? As long as they, you know, don't be jerks about it. Yep. You wanted an MV for Mermaid Festa? We got concentrate. Well, if anything, they had the MV in the YY home meeting game. So it's there. Otherwise, I don't know. I guess you can get it. But anyways, I think that'll be it for me for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. I was basically crapping on Squad Festival 2 for a long time. I doubt I'll probably ever do another live stream about Squad Festival 2. Maybe I'll do it for right before the shutdown, because lol, why not? So maybe. But, I don't know. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys who stayed here and chilling with me for whatever, how long we've been doing this. And we'll definitely see what we do in the future. PlayStation version was a bigger cash grab. Yeah, I mean, it's the whole thing was a cash grab. It was literally taking the arcade games which were shutting down, porting into console, and seeing how much money they can recuperate from that. That's basically what it was. But I mean, it's better than just all those getting lost to the void and never seen again. But yes, that was very much the case. But luckily for us, some people can spend money on certain stuff, and then all we can take advantage of just getting to be able to see it. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. Maybe next time, Numazu and Namraj. And thank you guys. Bye.